in the circle, along with Reed for Michigan. Buckeyes and Wolverines, and here we go.
Making shots early, I think, is very important for Michigan when they play together collectively as a group. Take some high-quality shots. They can win games is when they splinter out and try to do things individually, Gus, when they have their issues.
Nkamhoua, first shot, and it goes down. Olivier Nkamhoua, Tennessee transfer, averaging 16.9 points per game and almost 8 rebounds.
I like that mismatch with Nkamhoua inside, able to take advantage of it. Got away with a travel, but able to knock it in early.
Battle, the Minnesota transfer for Ohio State. Gale playing with the tender ankle, 8 to shoot, down the lane, double pump, forced it up. That one deflected and recovered by Burnett.
Outstanding defense that time by Burnett, giving up a little bit of size, Gus, but he was able to time up the shot by Roddy, get a block, and now can he take advantage offensively?
Burnett 3, that's a brick, loose ball, and the rebound to the Buckeyes. Bruce Thornton dumps it down inside. Buckeyes get up and down quickly. Nicely done. Nkamhoua. Bumping and grinding now. Baseline turnaround. A little strong. Reed with a rebound. Got his man in the air. Can't convert. Tipped it up and no good. Akpara with the board. And that went out of bounds.
Doing the same shot. But now Roddy Gale Jr. and now Bruce Thornton are at the top of the scouting reports for both. Now they have to make those adjustments to that as sophomores.
Come off the mark, Thornton the other way. He's really improved his scoring in his second year in Columbus. Baseline jumper, got it.
Yeah,
he can do that all day.
All day long, Gus. And you said it. We had him against Indiana, didn't shoot the ball extremely well, but what he's improved more than anything is being a leader vocally, and even going through the shooting slump, he said, listen, I'm gonna be me. I'm still gonna lead by example, take the shots that I need to take, and that's an example of it on that last possession.
Ball knocked away, taken away by the Buckeyes. As Battle stepped in the passing lane. Thornton inside, Akpara, interior pass, and they can't get it to fall, but a foul coming up as part of a 6-game road suspension. He'll work toward academic goals instead.
He said, Jimmy, to be honest with you, he was walking around with an aneurysm. He said, what saved me was that I had blood clots. The blood clots saved what could have been disastrous from an aneurysm. So I think he gave him
So he had to go to the doctor.
So he had to go to the doctor to find out, but I think he gave him a better perspective on life in general and how to handle what he's going through right now with his team, kind of struggling right now in this 5-game slide.
Down by 1 now. Thornton trying to create off the dribble, pulls up, and good. That's what
I can do is figure out to get to a spot. And then with that pull-up jump shot, we always talk about long twos and mid-range, but that right there is his bread and butter, and able to, on 2 occasions, offensively get to a spot and cash him in.
McDaniel takes his time. 7 to shoot. Now we'll run the pick and roll with Reed. Fire. Rims off. Ball batted around, and finally rebounded by Bruce Thornton. He'll bring it up the floor. Jamison Battle exploding on the baseline. Cut off. Thornton with 4 points. Mahafey with 4 as well. Battle, he's a 3-point specialist. Pulls up. 14-footer, no. Batted around. Here come the Wolverines. Burnett. And foul behind the 3-point line.
You splinter off offensively, then it affects your defense, and you're giving up more points and you lose the game.
3 free throws for Burnett. He's 2 of 3 from the line. Gale with the rebound. 8-7 Buckeyes. Buckeyes have had some problems this year holding on to leads.
how many times have we seen young teams, young leaders have that issue, Gus, where they can't not only hold on to it, but finish those kind of games as well.
6 to shoot. Gale on the baseline. Floater. Got it. Roddy Gale Jr. 9 points against Wisconsin on Wednesday on 4 of 14 shooting. McDaniel. Williams. He likes that shot in the corner. Reed wheeling, trying to create space. Double pivot, left hand jump hook and air ball.
Good defense by Akpara too, by staying steady, arms up in the air, didn't reach down to commit a foul.
Thornton with a 3, contested by Terrence Williams. Michigan 2 for 9 from the field as they come up the floor. Daniel. Williams grabs it, reverse layup, short, batted around, Battle plucks it out of the air. And Williams gets up slowly on the other end for Michigan. Looks like he was hit below the belt. Battle 3. Martin Luther King Jr. Day in Ann Arbor between these two storied rivals, Michigan and Ohio State. They've met a couple of times in football over the years. Why are you looking at me, Jimmy? I didn't say a word.
No, yes, you did. Yes, your body language. You didn't have to say it. It's just your demeanor, how you looked at it.
I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did.
Nkamhoua. He does the talking for the Wolverines.
Yeah. Good patience that time. If he can knock in that shot, now listen, Ohio State is not going to panic and come out on him in their offensive attack and also defensively.
And they faced a number of injuries.
Yes.
Baseline battle, quick release off the side of the backboard. Burnett, he'll rake it and take it into the front court. Battle got back. Burnett tries to put some pressure on him. Nkamhoua. Nice looking prospect. McDaniel pull up 14-footer. In and out. Out of bounds. We'll head the other way.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
At Penn State before beating Rutgers and then losing the last 2 to Indiana and Wisconsin, led by 9 at one point against Indiana and by 7 against Wisconsin. So Nkamhoua with another bucket to make it a 15-15 game. Nkamhoua with 7.
That was a beautiful underneath out-of-bounds play drawn up by Juwan Howard to get Nkamhoua an easy basket in top.
Zed Key started by Cheddar. Quick turn, got there, but Cheddar recovered.
And then the pass was delivered on time, a little bounce pass, and Nkamhoua able to gather, finish inside. But again, beautifully executed out of that timeout by Michigan.
Nkamhoua jump hook on the baseline side. Ball squirts out. He picks it up. 8 to shoot. Here's Howard, just checked in. 3 to shoot. Nkamhoua pulls up. Got it. Olivier Nkamhoua. He's got 9 points on 4 of 8 shooting. Michigan up by a deuce. Akpara. Thornton has to stay aggressive offensively. They need his points. Gale to Royal. Good defense by the Wolverines. Cheddar didn't leave his feet.
Excellent defense. That time he just walled straight up and forced Royal to go through his chest, and that time off balance. And now you reward him right here with a beautiful pass from Nkamhoua up top, and then Cheddar able to seal inside and takes away that layup. So a premium on passing on that possession paid off.
Bonner, strong, out of bounds. Akpara. Williams. 6-0 run for the Wolverines. Baseline. Nkamhoua. Here comes Thornton. Michigan quickly back on defense. Thornton takes a 3. Still off. Snatched down. Howard. Comes Jace, with battling injuries this year. Cheddar. Williams. He clutched his purse, protected it, and got to the hole and baked it down.
The initial defense was good by Ohio State. I think that was Mahaffey, but Williams was able to maintain his dribble, get that shoulder down, and extended it a little bit more, able to get right to the basket.
Now Thornton tripped.
Maintain his dribble.
Jace Howard picking up 2 quick fouls, 14 fouls against the Wolverines. Akpara. Jump hook. Got it. Felix Akpara, I tell you, I think the sky is the limit for this kid.
You said it against when we had the Indiana game. Now, if he develops that aspect of his game where you're able to give it to him a little bit off the block and he can convert, that gives you another dimension to your offense. Because you can't communicate with all your players the same way, and I think he's learned that over the years through playing, but also coaching at a high level, and you see that come across in that timeout in his demeanor.
It's going to be hard to keep Juwan Howard here at Michigan because the NBA
is calling.
Brass, they love him. They want him up in that league.
If you're forcing shots, that's a whole different story. Playing defense without fouling, contesting without fouling.
What's the key to playing defense without fouling?
You moving your feet and not bailing out your opponent by reaching down. And then you commit the foul when you play defense pretty much very well, then you just bail out your opponent.
McDaniel, slow offensively for Michigan to start this game. He averages 18 a pop. He's 0 for 5. But he's been patient. 6 to shoot. Inside Reed, nice catch. Gathers himself, blocked by Akpara. Got it again off the window hard. Mahaffey brings it down and brings it up.
Mentioned the defense that time by Ohio State. A quick double team resulted into a tough shot, and Reed, the second on the tough pass right there. Michigan operates that way. They're a lot more efficient when they kind of try to do things one-on-one. That's when they struggle.
Cross court, Williams got the puppies organized, and it's pure. 24-19. 8 points for Terrence Williams. Thornton, the other side. Mahaffey with a rebound. New shot clock. Thornton reloads. Off the back heel. Diagonal pass. Burnett galloping in the corner. Nkamhoua D. And he gets the roll. Wolverines looking sharp. Nkamhoua, 14th consecutive game in double figures for the Wolverines. He has 12. Akpara, and a whistle blocking foul coming up. Gale the inbound. Under 6 to go. Battle, tight ropes, the baseline. Michigan's done a great job pushing him off the perimeter. Now he gets a good look. Short. Akpara, offensive rebound, and he can't convert. Wolverines the other way. Trying to break a 5-game losing streak. McDaniel, that one pinned on the glass, but goaltending is the call.
Because of that.
Ohio State shooting 33% from the field. 10 to shoot for Battle. Can't turn the corner. Gale, 4 to shoot. Step back 3. Akpara, offensive rebound, new shot clock. Thornton, quick release. And he'll get the roll.
Right now, he'll take it any way he can get it, but that's Akpara and his activity inside.
I love that kid.
I'm telling you, he has a chance to be a special player, especially from the defensive perspective. He's a work in progress, but what I love is he puts the work in, and they're not asking him to carry the load offensively inside. They're being patient with him. So it's going to pay off for him in the short term and long term.
Battle trying to get on track. Missed that one, and a foul coming up against the Buckeyes, and it's Akpara. Scotty Middleton, number 0, is checked in for Ohio State. Now the Buckeyes in what looks like a 1-3-1 zone.
Yep.
Tipped away. It pays off early. Thornton in transition. The lob to Key. Burnett plucks it out of the air. Reed facing. Thornton takes it away.
And Reed would have been better off shooting that because Nkamhoua was inside. If the shot came off, he had a better opportunity for an offensive rebound.
Dead Key. Para. Jump hook. Got it.
Easy money in there when he gets that close, man.
He's got 4 on 2 of 3 shooting. Buckeyes trying to claw their way back into this game. 29-24. Michigan is led by as many as 10. Reed, offensive rebound. Baseline, Williams, he likes that corner. McDaniel likes the wing, and that's why. Fresh, McDaniel. 32-24. 5 points for Dougie. Thornton a 3. Thornton just really not getting it to go from the perimeter. Ohio State 1 of 11 from the 3-point line. They'll stay in that zone. Williams, top of the key. Love that sound when somebody snatches a rebound. I remember as a kid at the Boys Club watching Bob Lanier one day, and he snatched it down, and you just heard a ping.
Yep. AAU, but also high school, and to have them support it is beautiful,
you know,
bro.
That time when they were playing, there was never anything like that. I mean, the black socks, the baggy shorts, the swagger.
Yeah, but I would say this. A lot of people had the wrong impression of who those young men were because they're outstanding young men that would give the shirts off their back for you.
I love that shirt.
Yeah, oh, that's great, but misinterpreted at the time, but I think well respected now that you got a chance to learn about each of them individually and what kind of young men they ultimately were.
Clean cut.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Always doing the right thing.
Always doing the right thing, man.
Juwan Howard wants his team to do the right thing. There they are again.
And I thought Juwan was the linchpin.
He was the leader.
He was the one.
Was the glue.
The glue to the Fab Five. You know, Chris was more flamboyant with his game. Jalen was more vocal. Jimmy King was the highlight reel waiting to happen. But I thought Juwan was the one that kind of brought it all together. Yeah. And hence, now he's coaching.
Yeah, he's the head coach.
You know what I mean?
Nkamhoua. Top of the arc. McDaniel feeds him again. Gets closer. And a whistle, traveling violation.
What you want in this last 152, take something positive with you into halftime. Again, both teams have struggled in the second half of games to hold leads.
Ohio State 2 for their last 10. Chapman in the game with it now, deep in the corner. Rebounded, Royal, drop step, up and one.
Karis LeVert is a product of Pickerington Central. You know, Michigan faithful are familiar with that name.
LeVert has turned out to be a terrific
pro. Oh, unbelievable. I mean, injuries he's dealt with.
Where is he now, you know?
Yeah.
That's Brooklyn.
Cleveland.
Cleveland, that's right.
Back close to home in Ohio.
Baseline. Middleton. Kick that one out to Chapman. A minute to go, first half. Reed. Backs all the way into the paint and lays it in.
That's a big boy move right there.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
He got Royal caught right underneath the basket, and that light frame, Reed able to finish right up and over the top without a lot of resistance.
He's 6'10", 265. 10 to shoot. Chapman driving. Quarter shoot. Middleton. Air ball. Shot clock turned off. Game clock at 10. 7. And a whistle. Foul coming up against Thornton. Akpara wanted to check in. They won't let him. Now McDaniel drives. And reaching foul from behind by Gale. Basket will not count. McDaniel, 3 seconds. Top of the arc jumper. Fresh. McDaniel. And that's the end of the first half. Start of the second half, Buckeyes with the basketball. Thornton, Mahaffey, Akpara, Gale, and Battle on the court for the Buckeyes. Battle really struggled to find shots in that first half. Mahaffey on the drop step, jump hook, couldn't turn his shoulders, but somehow banked it in using an angle.
Yeah, that's good defense inside, but Mahaffey that time created some space with a little bump with his left shoulder, able to softly kiss it off the glass.
He has 6. McDaniel started to warm up at the end of that first half. Wolverines throw it away. Thornton leads the charge to Gale. Out of bounds. Battle for Ohio State. No points. 0 for 5. And he's one of their top scorers on the season. At 15 a game. Mahaffey across the lane with a jump hook and a tender roll.
I like it. Now what you do when you're scoring in the paint, you're not shooting jump shots. You don't allow Michigan to kind of get out and run a little bit more. But again, excellent patience. But the deep post position allowed that jump hook to work. And speaking of which,
Nkamhoua.
Yeah.
14 points for Olivier. He is 6 of 10 from the field. Thornton, pick and roll. McDaniels in his hip pocket. Mahaffey took the extra dribble. Steps through. Akpara too strong off the offensive rebound. Such a quick jumper. Now Burnett gliding to the basket. Rejected. Save and going out of bounds by Akpara.
You said quick jumper, right? Prime example right there. Even though he was late to the party, his quickness to recover and anticipation got the block shot.
I would love to see Felix as a volleyball.
What all day long.
Sensational.
And then we kind of going old school right here. Points in the paint. Mahaffey right here.
Battle looking for his first field goal. Drive. Gets there. Oh! Oh! Battle! With a huge power slam. Out of nowhere. 39-34. Reed the other way.
Terrence Reed Jr.
41-34. That may get Battle going. Step back 3. Yup.
You called it. I mean, struggled in the first half to find the spots, but the dunk opened up the three-point shot. Oh, my goodness.
McDaniel hesitates. The runner off the glass and in. Fresh McDaniel. 10 points. Pick and roll, Thornton. Picked it up, wrapped it around. Akpara, great move. Gets his own rebound and banks it in. So Michigan with the basketball and the lead, 43-39. McDaniel double teamed in the backcourt. They squeeze him. Shetter moves it ahead to Terrence Williams. Now Williams Down the lane, fights off a defender, tapped around, Mahaffey with the rebound. Inside, nice look, Akpara tied up though by Burnett.
Ball was in the air, Burnett was on the move, able to time that play up and switch that possession to Michigan.
Only the third turnover for Ohio State. Reed looking for his points inside, left hand, no. Cheddar with a rebound and a foul. His family runs a Minnesota dairy farm.
Should I tell him I drink almond milk? You think that's it?
Oat milk.
Oat milk.
45-39. Nah, you don't tell
Don't
a dairy
tell him.
farmer.
Don't tell him that.
Thornton unable to really get on track. That one contested. Loose ball picked up by the Bucks. Gale double team. Mahaffey 14-foot floater. Can't get the roll. Out of bounds, and it's Michigan basketball.
Well, excellent defense by Michigan. Thornton 3 for 10, 7 points. So excellent job of Michigan kind of keeping Thornton under wraps.
Thornton averages 17 a game. Taris Reed. Akpara, his length, giving him some problems. McDaniel. Tight ropes a baseline. 5 to shoot. Burnett driving, floating off the window, and good. He's got 4, 47-39. Jamison Battle. Mahaffey slipping. Cheddar picks him up. Battle has it. Raked away. Gets it again. Gale. And foul.
About a 6'4", and struggling with his shot over the last couple of games. But, you know, talk to Chris Holtman about this, is that his 2 sophomores are now battling through the growth part of being number 1, number 2 on the scouting report. You know, last year they didn't have that burden each and every game, but now they're trying to figure it out and how to work through that.
Burnett swings it. Nkamhoua. Jamison Battle almost tipped that ball in the basket. His own basket. Backdoor, Gale. Reverse, and good.
Beautiful play. Way to Reed react that time. They overplayed. He was able to go back door, and Akpara able to deliver it.
Gale with 8 points on 2 of 4 shooting. McDaniel. He's got a quick trigger up top. A nice little lift in limited minutes in the first half. He had 7. Inside. Nkamhoua jump hook. Soft touch for the big man. Olivier Nkamhoua with 16. Here's fresh McDaniel. Pick and roll. Fade away. Couldn't bank it in. Akpara with the board. Thornton. Rims off for Scotty Middleton.
And good bucks up. McDaniel on Akpara that time.
Nkamhoua. Really been going to work in the corner. McDaniel. Doggy. Fresh. 13 points for McDaniel. He's 3 of 5 from the 3-point line. Michigan with a 52-43 lead. Thornton. Top of the arc. Royal wide open. For a reason.
Yep, I was going to say it.
Michigan basketball.
Fab Five as their point guard. Why did you go get the ball from why did you go get the ball?
You know what I love about Gus?
Why did you go get the ball
For everybody that don't know, Gus been telling me this for 30 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at the competitor in me, the only thing I say is you right.
You right, right?
You're
right.
wonderful. You're wonderful, Jalen. And can you join us for a while
Absolutely.
and just
It
kind
would
of call
be
the
my
game
honor.
with us?
Yes, indeed.
Because I've been telling you, you need to call basketball games for a long time.
You
as
did.
Williams hits the jumper.
And that's the next level for his game. Like, he's shown that he can defend, he can slash. But if he's going to make an open jump shot, that just really opens the attack for Michigan.
Well, and how much do you stay in contact with Jawan in regards to talking about the team and what they need to do? And how is that communication between you and Jawan?
We're very close. I'm very committed to the program. I watch each game, interview. I listen to everything that's being said about the program. And I just want people to know that maybe 8 weeks ago, it was a Friday, I was in a hospital in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and Jawan Howard was having open heart surgery.
Yes.
That was taking place. And the gracious thing about him, he's around the room making sure that we okay. And I'm like, am I more scared than you are? You know what I mean? That's the kind of human being that he is. Phil Martelli did a great job of holding down the program until he got back. And I think the sky's the limit still for what Jawan's going to do with this program.
Remember, Jawan Howard missed the first 10 games because of that open heart surgery. Thornton with the layup. His game continues to improve. Do you have time to watch not only Michigan, but do you keep an eye on other college basketball activities?
I absolutely do. And the collegiate game, in particular recently, has continued to elevate because players understand, like, I can get paid off of my likeness. And Jimmy Jackson will tell you this because he's one of my OGs and like a big brother to me in this game. When you feel good off the floor, it makes you feel a lot more disciplined to sacrifice with the team on the floor.
Let me ask you this. Because of all the stuff that has happened, the banner should be up with the Fab Five. It was a period of time where the Fab Five disassociated themselves with the university. But it seemed like you made a conscious effort to come back first, and that brought everybody back in the fold. You had to put that ego to the side and say, we need to mend the fences. How is that going?
I love you, and thank you for that question, because you said the key word, the ego. Like, it is painful sometimes when you feel like you've given so much to a situation that you feel like doesn't acknowledge you. And there was periods in my life where I was an endowment donor to the University of Michigan and an alum, but I wasn't being recognized as a former athlete. So imagine walking to the mailbox and you're looking at the amount of money that you're donating to the school, but they're not acknowledging that you played the sport. And I think that once Jawan got hired as a coach, and I want to thank Ward Emanuel, the AD, for all the love that he's shown to us, it was like it's time to bury the hatchet.
Baseline, Gale, and he's fouled. When you look back on your time here in Michigan, I mean, it was just a glorious golden age for college basketball, and you guys changed a lot of things with the baggy shorts and black socks. What goes through your mind as you sit there with your mates as old men now watching these young boys play?
It's refreshing that young people can now express themselves without being vilified. Like, there was a period of time with Gus, you know, and Jimmy playing, like, if a player had a tattoo or wore his hair a certain way or their fashion representing a certain culture, or even if you listen to rap music, like, that's mainstream America now. But, like, for the athlete then, we probably got whoop, there it is at the game. You know what I mean? Or this is how we do it. So now I'm sitting here and I'm listening to them play hip hop during the game. And Ray looks over at me, Jackson, and shout to Jimmy King and Chris Webber also at the game, looks at me like, remember you used to have to bring the music for him to play? So it's refreshing to see how much the game has grown and how the players get a chance to express themselves freely.
Inside, nice catch and stick back for Akpara. And a timeout called by Michigan. You're going to do this game with us. You're not going anywhere, and we're not paying you. All right? Ohio State currently on an 11-0 run.
Well, part of the challenge, too, with Michigan, and we talked about this, Gus, you see the shot go up, it's closing it out in the second half. They're -8 in their losses in the second half. Teams are scoring 44 points in the second half, opposed to 32. So
your college teammate was Chris Webber. You guys went inside all the time, ran stuff for him inside. Are you surprised with how the game of basketball has changed with this three-point barrage?
I am surprised, but the one
and do
thing,
you like it?
I like it, I don't love it.
right.
Because as long as you're able to attack the rim and attack the paint, there are things that happen that don't necessarily show up in the stat sheet. In particular, allowing yourself to set your defense. And so you create a windshield wiper game when you do that. But playing with C-Web and playing with Jawan, guys that can do a hollow action, that can dribble, pass, and shoot, that's why if it's the national championship game, Gus, and he gets the rebound, like, I'm letting him bring the ball up. He's been doing this since he was at Temple Christian in middle school. I'm getting out of the way and letting him do his thing. And so for Michigan, I believe Jawan would love to have two big men that could be high-low type of performers. And I think that that's what he's trying to establish with these lineups that he has in the game right now.
All right, here's McDaniel. Turns and throws it out of bounds. Now, Doug McDaniel has gotten in some trouble.
Jimmy mentioned it earlier. A lot of times people underestimated the fact that we went to class.
Right.
Like, I was proud to make the Dean's List at Michigan. Like, I brag about that like it's a championship. That was important to me. Just like that three was important to him.
Thornton finally found the range. Ohio State, look at this, folks, on a 16-0 run as the Buckeyes take a 59-55 lead.
And all they doing is playing harder. That's it. Like, it's not anything magical. Look, getting into the ball handler, contesting the shot, and trying to grab the rebound. Playing harder.
Michigan gets the offensive rebound, 7:26 to go. Wolverines have to respond. McDaniel knocked out by the Wolverines. Jalen Rose, you're a legend.
Leads to why they're up 4 right now.
Michigan led by as many as 12 in this game. Ohio State reeling them in. Wolverines have missed their last 8 shots. Thornton, as we approach the 7-minute mark, Thornton takes the bump. The basket will not count.
Now, Ohio State coming out at halftime, understanding the gravity of the moment. You don't panic, you get the shots you want to get. Going inside, again, 18-8 points in the paint in the second half, and then when you can top it off with Bruce Thornton knocking in a 3, you find yourself up 4 after being down at half.
Taurus Reed called for his 3rd 15 foul against the Wolverines, 59-55. Can Ohio State hold on? They've blown leads this season, resulting in losses. Inside, up, that one rimming off for Dale Bonner. Now Williams in the front court. Burnett, double team, they find. Now wide open jump shot is there for Nkamhoua. He has 18 on 8 of 18 shooting.
A little 2-3 zone right here, or it's almost like a box and run a little bit, going back to a man.
Thornton, 8 to shoot. Thornton, 4 to shoot. The kick. Gale, step back 3. And tracked down in the corner by Burnett. McDaniel the other way. Creating. Burnett 3. And hits. He's got 7 points his first 3 of the game. 1 point affair between two legendary rivals. Thornton keeps his dribble alive. In the corner deep. That one off the heel for Bonner. Wolverines can take the lead right here.
And that's excellent one-on-one defense by Olivier Nkamhoua on Bruce Thornton, not allowing him to turn the corner, forcing him to give up the rock.
Nkamhoua drives, spins, elevates. Out of bounds, and it's Ohio State ball.
The swing, square up. Pretty good stroke by Burnett, who's a 33% three-point shooter, but that time, right over the outstretched arms of Bruce Thornton and the bench, Jace Howard and Cheddar cheesing it up a little bit on that side.
Ohio State shooting 52% from the field this half after being down by 12. Thornton driving with the left hand. 10 to shoot, battle. Thornton guarded by Burnett. Drives, stops, pumps. Burnett with a block. Loose ball, a scramble. Akara there, Reed there. Inside, Gale with the flush. Wolverines want a shot clock violation, and they'll get it. So McDaniel, Nkamhoua, Reed, Williams, and Burnett on the floor for Juwan Howard's Wolverines. Handoff, Williams. Nkamhoua thinking about it, lets it fly. Batted around, out of bounds, and it's Michigan ball.
In their 4 conference losses, you're talking about an average of 4.5 points a game they've lost by. The biggest in order to walk out of here with a W. I mean, for matter of fact, for both teams. Now you under 4 minutes to play.
Ohio State hasn't won a true road game since January 21st, 2003. Williams deep. Oh, he got the bounce. 4 lead changes in the last minute. 63-61. 3:30 to go. Thornton. Spinning. Pumping. Firing. McDaniel. In and out dribble to the hole. And it's rejected. Goaltending in the call.
But because of everything that they went through, I think the meaning and depth is a little different with those guys sitting on the sideline, especially with Juwan coaching.
Wow. Wonderful thing. Battle 3. And Michigan has it. 2:48 to go. Up by 4. McDaniel says, everybody go down the floor. I have this. As he backpedals into the front court with the pick and roll. Keeps it alive. High. McDaniel. No look pass. Inside. Reed. Isaiah Thomas did that for years with the Pistons. Reed. Second free throw goes. What will the Buckeyes do with 2:27 to go? Gale. Loose. Ohio State has it. Battle. Driving. Cut off by Williams. Thornton splits the defense. Gets it again, and it's good. Bruce Thornton with 17, 67-63. Under 2 minutes to play. Officials letting them bump and grind. Daniel breaking to the ball. McDaniel, left hand down the lane, the teardrop, no, off the heel. Thornton. Now Thornton with the back down on Burnett. Uses his size, draws a double, finds a cutting battle. Thornton, hard right hand dribble, across, and a whistle and foul against Michigan with 1:28 to go. Thornton will get it again, guarded by Burnett. 14 on the shot clock. Gale. Roddy Gale across the lane, jump hook, short.
Think about it, Gus. He had the advantage that time on McDaniel, Roddy. But when you're struggling with your shot, even that little 5-footer tends to be a little bit more challenging, and that time not able to finish despite having the size advantage.
Baseline, Nkamhoua. He has been clutch for Michigan. 20 points now for Olivier. Thornton the other way, off the glass and in. Bruce Thornton. Wolverines are ready to inbound it. Williams. McDaniel wants the basketball. They find Nkamhoua. We'll give it up to Dougie Fresh. And McDaniel quickly over the line. Burnett double teamed in the corner. Ohio State's defense scrambling. Somebody's open. Baseline. The open player, Williams, right there. (72-65). Thornton to three. Rebounded McDaniel. And he's fouled in the backcourt. Trying to snap a 5-game skid. Terrence Williams, the inbounder. Burnett. And he's fouled in the backcourt. Missed the free throw, batted out. Thornton grabs it. Thornton has to hurry. 18 seconds to go. Battle takes a three. Contested. Short. And a rebound to the Wolverines. Williams. And another foul with 9.8 remaining. Williams. And the second one in and out. 8 seconds to go. Gale. Battle, he'll take a three. And that was a count of night for him. The Michigan Wolverines snap a 5-game losing streak. Defeating Ohio State 73-65.